twins trip, Karen Aubrey.
Fellow Toastmasters, the twins got an invitation from their cousin Patty. Patty invited them to join him over in Great Britain for a holiday. The twins thought this was a marvelous idea, and they hopped on the first available plane. Now these little guys, they don't have 2 pennies to rub together, so their plane had lots of hops. The first stop they made to get to this adventure, as you know, airplanes, if you're paying the cheap ticket, you have to go south to get north, and you have to go east to get west. Well, these little guys were trying to make it to Ireland. Their first stop was Louisiana. Not the world's biggest hub. Off they got in Louisiana, and these 2 little troublemakers were smiling and chatting up the stewardesses. So the stewardess had their number. She looked at them and said, "Guys, can you tell me, how do you pronounce the capital of Louisiana? Is it New Orleans or New Orleans? Anybody have an idea? New Orleans? New Orleans. Well, when my smart Alice answered her, she looked them right in the eye and she said, "Down here, we pronounce it Baton Rouge." The boys had had enough of the geography lesson and got right back on the airplane. Now, I want to introduce you to Cousin Paddington. Paddy, as he's known around our house, is a right marvelous bear. And he thought that it would be simply smashing if the boys came to join him on his holiday. And the boys thought that would be smashing too. These are the boys. I have to check their noses so I can tell them apart, but this is Buster, and this is Alexei. Alexei is a little dirty because he has to keep getting Buster out of snakes. This guy gets into everything. He is the world's biggest little troublemaker. So off they go onto the airplane. I mentioned these guys don't have 2 pennies to rub together. So, needless to say, first class was out of the question. They don't have jobs. Business class was not where they were going. Economy was still a little beyond their means. Okay, a lot beyond their means. They're bears. So they decided to fly lost and found. Their second stop was Hawaii. Why? Because those cute little hamsters can only keep the wheel going for so long. And the airplane had to land and refuel. So my guys got out and decided to have a grand adventure. They went down to the beaches and met the Menahunis. The Menahunis are Hawaii's version of leprechauns. All kinds of magic. And in my house, there's always magic. So these guys, of course, went and found the Menahunis. Then they had to go to the highest heights and find that active volcano. Buster wanted to bring home some lava. Alexei pointed out we don't have a firebox, and they won't let actual molten lava on the airplane. So instead, they got these. We never know what Buster's going to do, so we hope and pray and watch. Their next step was off to Ireland. And in Ireland, they visited the Blarney Stone. There are 2 lines at the Blarney Stone. Did you know that? One for everyone else and one for Toastmasters. Their next stop, my naughty little bears, was Scotland. And Buster was determined that he was going to find out what is under the Scotsman's kilt. So, what do you think that naughty little bear did? Well, he peeked right up and under and discovered the answer to the burning question is the Menehune. Mr. Contest Master.